There with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Carlton Carrington, and it's Gill in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Young from long range sinks the tray. Young's got 11 points here in the second half.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
From deep, MP. Oh, MP with a little payback.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
Outside Young. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Middleton. Back to Coulibaly. Here's Middleton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP against Young. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Young can't hit.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
MP outside. They get the rebound. Misi. And that one drops for him. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
And that one's good. Young.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. The Wizards have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Carrington. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Boy, you can see Bub Carrington gaining more and more confidence shooting the basketball. Not bad off the catch there.
And he lobs it up. Oh, Zion, a rim shaker.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
And the Wizards call timeout. A big group substitution here for Washington. Bagley's checked in for Gill. Champagny comes in for Chris Middleton. Whitmore's checked in for Coulibaly. And it's Johnson in for Carrington. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's MP. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Champagny's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, an elite scorer in college. Johnson's capable of doing the same in the NBA.
The Pelicans trail. Williamson with a screen on Johnson. Here's MP. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Young finds Johnson. Now here's Whitmore. Hey, from beyond the arc. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates. Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Johnson against Poole. Outside Johnson. Over Poole. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
From deep, MP gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Young with a screen on Poole. Washington again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
MP fires. Oh, MP from deep range.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
Puts up the tray. MP pulls it down. The Pelicans lead by 8. He fires, and he sinks the jumper.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
And the Wizards call timeout. Here's Young. Bagley, a screen on MP. Another chance. Bagley. Oh, he stayed with it and got it to go.
Well, this is his bread and butter, folks. You know he's going to be hounding every missed opportunity.
Williamson with a screen on Johnson. Poole outside. Oh, the long ball, no good. Wizards trail by 8. Oh, the stuff.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
Johnson against MP. Jones outside. Now MP. From deep. Money from 3.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Young with the signature tray.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
Now MP. Poole, a screen on Johnson. 5 on the clock. MP with it. And it's Young picking him up. MP! Oh, off target from downtown. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's MP.
The moment not too big for the youngster. MP, big bucket.
And the Wizards with possession here. Young fires. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. MP is doubled. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Now a timeout called by Washington. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Johnson. He launches. MP pulls it down. Williamson with a screen on Johnson. Here's Williamson. MP and got it. Another basket.
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Creeping up on the 4th highest scoring season in league history.
And Will Chamberlain holds so many of these top scoring marks. He's
MP, that was an incredibly gutsy performance out there. You were clear.
Well, we have a great training staff.
BA, over to you.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce.
How's that cold tub?
Today is the day. Ever since.
What's up, MP?
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And by now, we know how much it would mean to MP to win Rookie of the Year. He recognizes he's only got one shot at it.
And as strong as his play's been, you can be sure he's looking for even more tonight. He doesn't have much time left to separate himself from the other contenders. We'll find out soon just how much the award really means to him.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. In its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Kyrie Irving is out there with Max Christie. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. Now here's MP. So at this stage of the season, Tim, some teams, I feel, are already starting to look ahead to the playoffs. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think you're going to glimpse at what that looks like because your adrenaline is going to take you there. But I think the focus should be on the here and now, continuing to get better on a daily basis.
If you're not looking at what's in front of you, you're going to lose what's perhaps ahead of you.
Boy, that is so true.
Now here is Davis. Last game, 26 points over Williamson. MP grabs the miss. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041.
Pelicans trail by 6. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Well, MP will have a special guest in attendance tonight, his mentor, Dion Benjamin. Benjamin is a skills trainer.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans ahead, up by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the...
Well, unfortunately, they're without KD, one of the best scorers we've ever seen. A guy they rely on to get buckets when they need them the most.
Much easier.
Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean...
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. Christie is out there with Irving, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Jones, the pass to MP. It's up a 3. The 3 is pure from MP. And MP is in the midst of what could be a historic season. He's the front runner for Rookie of the Year.
And the MVP award looks like a real possibility. Hard to believe a first-year player could have that kind of impact, especially as a second-round pick. This is a once-in-a-generation moment.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Mavericks trail by 9. Irving kicks to Davis. Pass to Flagg. To the paint. Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodied.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And here's MP for 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And a wide open look for Irving. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
MP driving, and Williamson throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. He just explodes off the ground. Zion going up to get that oop and finish.
And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Mavericks. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game to start a 3-game homestand with that game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
MP kicks to Williamson. Jones, the pass to MP. Irving surveying the floor. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Yeah, that's as easy as it gets for Davis. The defense can't let him get established positioning inside.
New Orleans leading by 5. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. MP against Irving. The 3 from MP. Drops in the tray. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Pass to Davis. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A 3 from MP. Mavericks with the rebound. Christie with it. Now defended by Williamson. Pass to Davis for three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans leading by 5. Now MP. He's got 18. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
For Dallas, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Back to Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 20. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. The 3 from MP. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Maverick frontcourt team.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
Down low, here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He ended up with 59 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Bay comes in for Zion Williamson. The Mavericks also with a sub. Washington's checked in.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Got that one up quick. Washington's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
MP looking around. Beyond the arc. MP drills the answer.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
2 emphatic points from Flagg. This rookie has some serious swag.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Irving. And that one's good. MP.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
From outside the arc, it's good, and the New Orleans leaders got down to 3 points on the bucket from Davis. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter. There's 39 seconds left in the third. The 3 from MP. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Over MP. Good defense by MP.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Lets the 3 fly. It's MP finishing at the other end.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Here's Irving. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Zion Williamson is out there with Bay. Then it's MP. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Missi in at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans 5. So it's the Pelicans now. 7-point differential. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And here's MP for three. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 38 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Christie the pass to Russell. And here's Marshall from the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Russell against MP. For the three. And no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Davis. Six on the shot clock. Anthony Davis, too much size.
Yeah, even with the clock winding down, Davis can get any shot he wants because of that length.
MP against Russell. From the arc. Good on the triple. MP's got 41.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
On the wing, Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, what a night. They just keep going to Davis.
MP outside. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Marshall. And there it is for him.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Russell against MP. What a move, MP.
Well, life is good when you have someone as young as MP showing that much poise running pick and roll.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. MP really making a difference here.
They're going to have to regroup here and figure out a way to stop him because he is dominating them.
So for the Pelicans, Queens checked in, and Jones subbed in for Bay. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Clyde comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Kyrie Irving in for D'Angelo Russell. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Thank you, Allie.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pelicans leading by 5. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That's his first foul. Here's MP. Fires for three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The shot from the low post is good. 19 points for Cooper Flag.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And Williamson throws it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Mavericks trail by 5. And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him.
you know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Irving. And stolen by MP.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Irving with the ball. Picked up by Poole. MP right side. Here's Williamson. Flag with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the shot goes in.
Big bucket from AD, reminding you why he is an NBA champion.
New Orleans leading by 3. Williamson is screen on Irving. And here is MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Now here's Davis. Christie with it. Here's Davis. Plays it in off the window.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Williamson with the screen for MP. Soaring in, it's MP. What a finish.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. .132 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Queen. He's off from 3. On the wing, Irving. Covered by MP. Gafford. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
MP fires. And yet another basket.
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense helpless to keep up.
And this gives him alone the third most 50-point games in league history. That is some elite company.
Yeah, and sitting between Jordan and Kobe, when those are your peers, I think you're doing all right. And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
With the shot. Jumper is off.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. No luck that time either. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Quit on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Yeah, you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Now Davis. Irving. No good from 3. MP. Irving rips down the rebound. Daniel Gafford. So New Orleans wins it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
A great win for you guys tonight, MP, and you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course it does. I think watching someone hit 50, it feels different than watching someone hit 30, right? Of course. So it's the same for me when I'm out there doing it. There's an electricity in the air, and it's a special thing for me and the team.
I think we're all feeling it, MP.
Appreciate that.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
All right, MP. Finally got a chance to go up against Cooper Flagg tonight. What'd you think?
He can hoop. Yeah, he can definitely hoop. All right, y'all. This is it. The last big game against one of the other top rookies. I've been hearing about this dude for years now, and I'm looking forward to showing you the world what I can do against him.
And how do you feel you're doing overall as we wrap up this series on Rookie of the Year contenders?
If you've been watching me and you don't think I'm
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Thunder, knocked out of that top three, moving down to the fourth spot.
When I look at New Orleans, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
Here are the starters for Utah. Kevin Love out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. Then there's Keontae George, and it's Bailey in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. MP is out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Queen in at the center position, locking down the middle. Grant, two teams with very high hopes for the postseason. This should be a fantastic matchup.
You know, B.A., I've had this one circled on my calendar. Both sides have talent. They're exciting. You know, it's the kind of game that could come down to the last shot.
In the back half of the season, rookies are being scrutinized as award season approaches. MP has said his sights are set on winning Rookie of the Year.
I gotta say, MP has been head and shoulders above his fellow rookies this season. Since the year began, his determination has been unbelievable. You almost wouldn't believe it's his first year in the league. And you can easily imagine him hoisting that Rookie of the Year award over his head just like he planned.
Here's MP Following the three by Utah. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, how about MP right there? Just drilling a three of his own for good measure.
So the Jazz 5 right now. George out there with Collier. Then it's Filipowski. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He contributed 40 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win. So it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for the Pelicans. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The Western Conference winner, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the 3.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Jazz. Glad you could join us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with MP, and it's Queen in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5. It's Markkanen on the wing. New Orleans leading by 14. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Kyle Anderson is out there with Filipowski. Then there's George. Then there's Pelicans call timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
George passes to Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. Back to George. Pass to Markkanen. Inside. Shot clock at 5. And now New Orleans on the break. And stolen by Markkanen. George with it. Now guarded by MP. Markkanen, the pass to Bailey. Now Love. To the paint. Oh, deflected. It's a one-on-one situation. MP looking around. Here's Williams. Wow! Zion! Mercy!
Those are some key points there from Zion Williams.
Now George. Now Markkanen. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
And over time, Markkanen has embraced more of a leadership role, which includes taking and making crucial shots.
Williamson with a screen on George. The drive by MP.
That's a high percentage play. Zion is a dangerous lob threat.
Jazz trail by 4. Markkanen outside. For 3. Yes! Markkanen from from deep.
Well, they needed someone to step up there, and it's Markkinen who answers the call.
George against MP. Now Williamson. Outside MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Shoots a 3. MP drills the 3.
What a bucket for MP. He's so hungry to own these big moments.
Here's George. Marking it outside. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
MP outside. From downtown, the free ball is down.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, the coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one. Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team."
Thank you for that, Allie. The Pelicans shooting it well, around 55% for the game. It's good from beyond the arc.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Williamson. Outside MP. Let's loose for 3. The triple drops.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Now here's George. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring night for you, MP, reaching the 24.
It is what it is. A lot of positive.
BA, over to you.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. And that about does it for the...
Yeah. I do. I've put in the work. is it, gentlemen. This is the playoffs. We worked our tails off to get here, but we're going to prove those people wrong when we hoist up that Larry O'Brien.
About that article.
Oh, you mean the one by Roseanne Kahn?